Hey guys, it's Trish from Trisha's Card Club, live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Happy night, everybody. I've got a bunch of people on. That's always so exciting. Miss Catherine from Maine, and Shannon, and Mary, Charlene, and Anna. Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining on this busy Monday night. Let's start off by acknowledging this very important day in our country, which is Martin Luther King, the celebration of his life and all that he's done for everyone in this country. We thank him and all that doors he opened and opportunities that he's provided for men and women throughout our history. It's been amazing. And his day, the honor of his celebration of his life, was started by Ronald Reagan. So that'll give you an idea of how long we've been practicing this very important holiday. So I want to say a shout out to all of us for honoring him today. Hey, Kelly-O. And Kelly-O, I just want to give you a little shout out. I finally realized that you're Kelly from Susie Brown's friendship. So thank you for joining. And Shannon, it took me, I couldn't place it, Kelly. And then I realized, oh yeah, I don't need to say your last name, but I'm glad you're joining. So let me just go through all my little introductories in case someone's watching this on the replay and they wonder, who is that woman with that crazy Maine accent? My name is Trish. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I have been one for 25 years, started in 2000. I have a YouTube channel and a Facebook page called Trisha's Card Club. And you can shop with me online 24/7 at trishan.stampinup.net. Just go to that webpage. It's curated by Stampin' Up! And hit on the left upper hand corner, shop, and then just shop at your heart's content. So last week I promised you guys that I would do a Valentine's card, but actually as I was exploring online this week, I saw this really cute treat holder that I thought would be, hey Peg, thanks for joining. I thought would be a fun thing to share because Valentine cards are good. Treats are even better. Now I don't have the actual treat to put in this, so you're going to need to use a little bit of your imagination, but I'll tell you what I'm going to put into it when I'm done. So what I started out, well, before I start, let me, hang on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me show you some of the supplies I'm going to be using. This is Designer Series paper that is new in the catalog, and let me get the name of it. I have it covered up. Whoops. Hold on one second, people. Hold on with me. Bear with me. It is called Made with Love. 12 by 12 Designer Series paper made with love. And it's really pretty pinks, reds, and pretty in pink, red, and what's the other color? Let me just go right to the source. It'll tell us. Bubble Bath, Flirty Flamingo, Poppy Parade, Real Red, Strawberry Slush. So those are all the colors that are in the paper. And there's quite a few different designs and patterns. There's some really pretty, I don't know if you guys can see this very well, but it's really pretty pink flowers. Can you see that? If I get it up close enough, it's really cute. So this is the paper that I'm using. And I'm also using this stamp set that's new and available. It's called Reason to Celebrate. And what I love about it is it has all kinds of holidays, including Valentine's Day. But there's Easter, St. Patrick's Day, New Year's, anniversaries, graduations, and you put the stamps together. And it's a really good, it's one of those keepers that you're going to want to keep for a long time. And I've already stamped my my words on it, but I haven't finalized the assembly yet, but I'm working on that. I'm getting to that. Okay. So I want to give a shout out to the Kitchen Table Stamper. That's where I got this inspiration from. I was looking for a treat to make for my classes, and this is what came up. So this is a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper, and then cut a piece of paper, cut to 8.5 by 8.5 square, and then cut on the diagonal to get this triangle. Does that make sense, you guys? I think that makes sense. Just picture a whole piece of paper, cut it down to 8.5 by 8.5, and then cut it on the diagonal. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take it to your score, whatever scoring device you use. This is Simply Scored from Stampin' Up, but you can use whatever. You can use your cutter scoring blade, however you want to use it. You're going to score it at 4, and you're going to score it at 8. So very simple scoring instruction. So it's an 8.5 by 8.5 inch square, cut at the diagonal, right down the center. You get this really, Trisha. Hold on a second, people. I have messed up. I don't know where. I scored wrong. It'll still work. I just scored it wrong. Can you see what I did wrong, you guys? But it will still work. No worries. Okay. Because this is the score line. So I'm going to fold it on that. So I remember which one it is. And I'm going to fold it on this one. So I just know which one it is. Okay. Then what you're going to do, see how it's scored. So how I folded in the score lines. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your tear and tape, your Stampin' Up! Tear and tape, and you're going to put a piece starting at the score line. It doesn't really matter which direction you go, but I'm just going to start here on the right-hand side, put the tear and tape down like this, and I'm going to go all the way across and go all the way to the end like that. And then I'm going to just tear it, hence tear and tape. So that's what you want to do to get, this is super simple, you guys. This will be, hey, Marcia, thanks for joining. Peggy again. If I didn't say hi, it's good to see you, Peg. If I didn't start off by saying tonight is the National College Championship. So it's already started. So this is going to be a quick video because we need to get to it. But I couldn't not do my videos. So go ahead and peel off your tear and tape cover. And you really need to use something like tear and tape or the red double-sided tape. Mono is not going to be enough to hold this together if you're going to make it as a treat container. So there's tape down here. So that's the first side you're going to tape down. And then I need my scoring tool. And then you're going to come to this side because see there's tape on this side. And then you're going to come this way. And you're going to score it. You're going to lay it nice and flat. And then you get this adorable little pouch. Isn't that cute? So what in your imagination, if I had it, what I'd be putting in here is those little individual packets of M&Ms. That's what's going to go in here, in case you're wondering what's going in here. Now, I don't think you guys can see it because of the way it's on camera, but I need to trim. I'm off just a smidgen. So I'm just turning it over on the back, and I'm just going to trim it just a smidgen because I'm off just a bit. And you can't even, literally, you can't see it. Even in person, you can't see it. So isn't that cute? So to decorate it, what I'm going to do is I took, I had scraps, as you saw in my designer series paper, I had scraps. So I took a 1" by 4" piece of designer series paper. Now I want to cover up a little bit of the V. So see how I'm going to put my paper a little bit above it, but I don't want to get ink there. I mean, glue. I'm sorry. I don't want to get glue there. So I'm putting this down here like this, and then I'm going to take my glue, which is somewhere on my table, and I'm only going to put glue on this side. I'm not going to put it in the middle so it doesn't get on the V, the part that I need to have open in order to put my treat in there. So that's that. There you go. Now, this stamp set, I meant to bring it over here. Let me see if I can find it real quick. This paper has a stamp set that goes with it. It's a bundle. Let me see if I can find it real quick because I did not buy the stamps. So this is a bundle. So it's all this paper and it's this stamp set and it has dies that go with it. Let me see which side the dies are on. Oops. That's the scrapbook kit. Let me get to the other one. There it is. Okay. Sorry. So this is the stamp set, and then it has an embossing folder. This is the paper, and where does it show you where the dies are? Oh, these are the dies up here. So there's lots of heart-shaped dies. So I didn't get it because in my stash of being a Stampin' Up! Administrator for this many years, I have lots of heart punches and dies. So I am not purchasing that. I'm trusting that you guys at home have probably many other. If you don't, it's a great set to get. If you do, use what you have, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I'm using what I have. These are 2 dies that, punches that go together that I've had for quite a long time. So I use them. And I punched out 2 hearts, and I got this. I got these. I got this one, and where is my other one? It's here somewhere on my desk. It's floated away, but it's somewhere on my desk. There it is. I found it. And I punched out that one. So these, I'm going to glue this one. I'm all out of tape. people. And I'm going to put that right there like that. I'm going to come in a little bit closer because it's so far away. I think you'll see it better. And then let me try to get it to come in a little bit better. There we go. Okay, let me grab some more glue. I interrupt my presentation to grab glue. I'm out of my glue, so I can't keep going until I replace it. So how was your weekend? How many of you guys were off today in honor of Martin Luther King Day? This is the first job I've ever had that I was off Martin Luther King Day, so I was quite happy. It was just nice to have that one extra day to get caught up and get a bunch of stuff done. And I'll have you know that what did I do on my day off, but work feverishly for Crafts, Chicks, and Chocolate for you guys who are coming. So we're getting so close now. Okay. Now I'm going to glue this down. It's the same thing. See how it's over the V? And I don't want to get glue up in there. So I'm just gluing down below that so that it does not get glue when I put my M&M packages in there. So there's no glue right on the back of the card. Does that make sense? So that's that. Now, again, you probably can't, well, actually you can see it, you guys. There's a seam right here. And that seam causes me a little bit of problem, but I have a way to fix it when I'm going to do my stamping. So I'm taking Valentine's Day and I'm going to stamp that across the bottom using black memento ink. And if it messes up because of the seam, no worries. I have a black marker that I can fix it with. Oh, see, it barely messed up. You see how the Y just didn't fill in completely? Not a problem. That's what my black marker is going to do. So I'm just going to take my black marker and I'm going to fill it in like that. And you would never know that it wasn't stamped. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the word happy, and I've already lost that too. There it is. I've already used our newest punch, this punch that has the 3 banners. I've already used it and punched out a banner. But what I really want is I wanted to use this banner right here, but it's too long because I like the flag on both sides. So I'm going to improvise a little bit. I'm going to take this banner and I'm going to stamp the happy on it. Pretty close. Like that. Then I'm going to trim it with my scissors like this. I'm going to trim it a little bit. And I'm going to make my own flag to match the other side. If I can see it, which means I need glasses because I can't see it. There is the little cut line. And then this side. And then there I get my happy. It's not exactly center, but what's more important in this little thing is the thought behind it and the M&Ms that are going to be in it. That's what people will get excited about. And I'm going to put that on with dimensional. I'm actually going to use 2 dimensionals to make it stand up fully. So you saw how easy this was. If you want to make a really cute little Valentine's gift treat holder. Let me get rid of this. I don't know if I can see who's on there. Oh, thank you, Judy. And hi, by the way. A message had popped up on my screen, so I couldn't see the chat, so I had to get rid of it. So I miss making them for you guys too, Judy. I love making little treats, and this will be for my class in February. So it'll have, like I said, have a little M&M package of M&M. So it is really cute. It's so easy. You saw how fast it was. You get 2 out of 1 sheet of paper. Again, you take a regular 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. You cut it down to an 8.5 by 8.5 inch square. Then you cut it on the diagonal. That square you cut on the diagonal. And you saw how easy it was. It's scoring at 4 and at 8. Super, super easy. Easy measurements, all evens. And then you get this really, really cute little treat holder. So that's what that's class tonight. Thank you, Anna, for saying it was so cute. And hey, Angela, thanks for joining. I think I've said hi to everybody. So many people. It's so nice to see everybody. I really appreciate that you're spending time with me. It is easy. That's the thing, Peggy. If you have to make several, you want to be able to do something pretty simple. So this is my Valentine treat. Next week, I'll probably try to do a Valentine card because I have a couple that we did in our class. We did them in January in my card class, so they would have them ready for February to send out. So I'll show you that card. So, all right, that's it, you guys. I know it's a quick one tonight, but my goodness, we have to move on because the game has already started. I don't think there's been a score yet. I haven't heard my husband tell me there's a score yet. He's going to keep me updated while I'm doing my video. So I love you guys. I appreciate you so much. I really am glad that you are spending time with me. And it's always fun to be here on a Monday night. You never know what I'm going to come up with. I don't know half the time what I'm going to come up with. So, and you saw, you guys, don't panic if you can't get that on that little line, the seam. Just take a little marker and fill in the Y for happy birthday, for Valentine's Day. So, all right, you guys. Yes. Thank you, Kelly. It's my goal to make them easy so that you guys can replicate what I make. Again, another shout out to Kitchen Table Stampers. This was a year ago. She did this little treat holder and I loved it. And I thought, oh, this is going to be perfect for 2026. So, all right. I love you guys. I hope you have a really good week. Remember, around here, we make it and we mail it. So get something in the mail this week or hand out to bless someone that you know, or even a stranger. Cards can change a person's whole day. And that's the whole reason why we're together. So I love you guys again. And I will see you all next Monday. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.